Alright. We're a day early for War Within. So we're gonna be checking out my demon hunter for some leveling. Okay. We got a gear update. We are here with the LCS playoffs today, C9 FlyQuest. Kjul is commentating and co-streaming. And I'm watching Soda Pop and play some League, or play some World of Warcraft retail. I want to play some WoW for a bit. I'm going to pull up a leveling guide for Havoc.
Hello?
Hey bud, what's up?
Just chilling on a nice 3-day weekend I got for vacation on Friday. So it's been
grinding
out.
I've seen you. You stayed up all night the first
Yeah.
time and had some nights after.
Basically all out all day.
Yeah, I'm in it too. Well, I want to get in a bit and play some classes.
I was wondering if you're going to be able to resist the 2-day early incentive to your purchase.
Of course I can.
I did the same thing with Diablo. You upload streams.
Well, I'm downloading for
your stream. Yeah,
47 to 70, yeah. Just, but I'm just. But I'm just killing time. Out for no reason. Well,
I have it. Yeah.
And then Blood Decay is like the tank. I guess range DPS, and that'll be it for. I don't have LU. So I did my add-on to curse.
The classes didn't really change that much, but they just didn't get made better.
Wait, let me at least put the code in my. Stop streaming. And the streams immediately come back. crazy. LUI details. Okay, these are text-based import strings. Perfect. I got my code. All right, I'm just gonna Google where to redeem Discord rewards for Blizzard.
I need to go to your account page in Battle.net.
And I hate. I don't like Overwolf either. Although I might have to keep it maybe for the WoW up. We'll see. Yeah, the other reason I was excited to play WoW is because retail is going to be here for a month, and then they're going to go back to hardcore and do only things. So it'd be fun to be in the WoW mood.
So you're saying that because you want to copy Soda Poppin'?
I have understood that I'm someone who wants to do things that I'm watching. So
Same.
if it's flavor of the month, I'm kind of there for it. I don't feel good playing games by myself, so at least if there's something going on in the community.
WoW wasn't subscription based. A lot of people would do that, but this game sort of punishes you for that.
Yeah, that's why I do my month of hardcore, and then I'll see it, or my month of hardcore gaming, and then see how it feels. WoW up, open. You just hanging out waiting for the queue pop? I see your stream.
I haven't actually even requeued. I was looking at my stuff.
Alright, I appreciate the help. You've had food to sustain you this weekend, as you've been off and on?
Yeah, of course. I just DoorDash each day. So got some chicken tenders today.
Some like O'Charlie's chicken tendies with honey mustard?
No, it's I think I mentioned this previously, but a place called Huey Magoo's.
Oh, is it fried chicken
Decent.
or?
It's basically a Cane's knockoff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
What's funny is I ate all the sides and then put the chicken back so I can eat it later.
Doesn't that make it cold and sucky?
I reheat it.
Okay. That should work.
I
always get
I'd say
cane sauce.
big wigs, little wigs is what I use for like dungeon and raiding counter stuff.
Instead of DBM?
Yeah.
What's wrong with DBM?
It was my preferred choice. Yeah,
Okay,
big wigs
cool.
have like in the middle of the center thing or text pop-ups I like to use or like to see instead rather than the sound stuff from DBM. Handy notes. That sounds familiar to you. Just shows you a lot of stuff that's specific to this expansion in your mini map.
You want me to read you off the ones I downloaded last night? Cause well,
if you have more, if you, I just think these are the ones you should definitely have if you don't
okay.
have them.
Well, that's why I figure I read out my list, and then you can just tell me what I'm missing, and that might save you some time.
I don't know if I
Cause
have this anymore.
I got DBM, and they made a DBM for delves and events, so that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Omni CD for party cooldown tracker. That's more for their unit frames to see like what people are using. I feel like that's a PvP thing, but does that come up for raids at all or dungeons?
You would track your own party's defensives and offensive CDs, the major ones, but there's like a little bit of UI setup where you would put their cooldowns next to their unit frames, which I never really figured out. Basically, you need to go find and import something for that.
Are you talking about using that with Omni CD or some kind of native tool?
I don't know. It's probably Omni CD, but it might be some other add-on. So I've never used Omni CD.
Okay, yeah. It's that's the one that's on the cusp, like that and GTFO. I think GTFO was like interfering when I was updating my UI, so that one might be easy to eliminate.
That one was just annoying, even though it's technically helping you.
I guess I'm not like ADD during most content, so I'm not looking away. So I was thinking if I'm looking away and I'm just staring at something and dying, that would be frustrating. But of course, I'm gonna watch streams when I play, so there's a chance. Alright, I'm just updating. I downloaded them yesterday and there's already updates when I did the WoW up. Let's uninstall. So this is not in Overwolf either, so I can get rid of both of those. Mobalytics. Shit, did I... League is like the most popular game that anybody like could get into, and there's always like people playing it. So I have like Mobalytics, but yeah, it's done.
I don't even play Aram anymore. I just don't care for the game that much.
I think it'd be fun, but I think like if I found like 2 or 3 people who like love to play League casually, I would utilize that as my way to get involved in League.
Yeah, objectively, it's not a bad game. It's just subjectively, I don't like the game.
Yeah.
I don't like the
playing by
experience
yourself-
of the game.
Playing by yourself is pretty toxic. Boundless Necromancer on pause. Goodbye, my friend.
Plus, for League, I mean, I wish they would just stop releasing new characters. Even though that's how they make money.
Yeah, I wish there was a way to change up the game with... I mean, map changes are pretty volatile. I wouldn't do that, so... Maybe...
I hate a lot of the map changes they've done over the years. I like the overall, like, modernization of the graphics and stuff, but I didn't like all the plants and all the...
additions.
Yeah.
What about the new terrain for, like, Baron? I mean, I haven't played with the new terrain, so I have no thoughts and opinions. But...
Like, super new?
Yeah, like it goes off to the sides rather than on just in front to get people in. All these crazy...
I haven't even seen it.
Oh.
I would hate it. That's not something I would like, though.
I watch League of Legends religiously now with K-Drill, so... It's secondhand to me. Like, I'm an 80 carry. I wanted to learn Aphelios. I never even got to play him before. When he was back and when he was meta.
200 years.
The expedition built the
What's that from?
to contemplate the mysteries of
4 score and 7 years ago.
But of late, the devotees have
Please come.
hostile.
Do you think Pawn is a good add-on?
The gods set to kill you. And Captain Dale cries protecting something.
I'm worried about like gearing. I don't like evaluating gear, so having Pawn to like tell me what's a gear upgrade is nice, but I don't know how accurate it is. Why do I have 2? Oh, you're good, Brandon. So talk to me about how to play the DK. What you figured out.
I'm just smashing my head against the keys and doing somehow 300k damage.
Dude, the DPS meters are crazy in your favor. So you got one for fight damage and one for overall damage, so you can track both of those. Yeah, those are the only two I care about. But I never do 2 windows usually. On LCS, they're in between games, so they're showing like an axe throwing game with like toys and stuff. And they had one of these at Dave & Buster's. I don't know if it's that fun though. I'm doing like it's launch day. I'm just chilling 8 hours in the loading screen with my streams. And the stream's off, but like that's what I feel like I'm doing right now. Is just playing stall.
That's what most launch days until early access was a thing.
Yeah, I mean you guys say that, but that sounds disgusting to me. That you would say that like it's a norm and that it could, like Asmin and S-Fan I imagine doing it, but
no, like Blizzard would just delay the expected release of the game for many hours to fix a problem.
Well, that's because the servers are probably fucked up already.
Yes, people cannot log in, servers, extreme lag, and that was after the maintenance of more time being added.
Yeah, hopefully the early access had problems, so it'll be better for the tomorrow's access. I'm assuming I'll get to play. Should I be worried about the leveling and people taking quest mobs?
No, I only had that issue once.
Because of phasing?
It's because the mobs would die too quick, so I would not be able to kill them. You compete with the tag versus the people with the opposite faction that are also sitting right next to you. Yeah, I wanted to show you like what DK can do if you check out my stream.
Okay, I'll watch. It was on the left side monitor, so I wasn't looking at it, but I've been glancing over. I was handling my Tower of God game on the side. Oh, look at all those stacks. You can't even select one. Are you just having?
I just stay on one, and it spreads the damage.
Yeah. I did read the Frost. So I know I'm going to go Frost first until I hit... I want to get my thoughts out. Like, Frost is the obvious choice for leveling and dungeons because everything dies too quick for Unholy to ramp up, and then Blood's a tank spec. So
yeah, I think this is so fun.
Yeah, I love playing Frost the first time I tried DK. And I was reading the guide last night for like the rotation and stuff. I want to communicate to you, but I know I'm only giving like rough details, and I don't know if you need it.
I'm trying to listen, but
I just pull up the guide too. Have you just been freestyling talents?
I have a wild guide.
Okay. Spend every killing machine with obviously.
Yeah, so the two on the side are for killing machine, the one on the top is for rhyme.
Yeah, for your Howling Wind. Your Lustrous UI highlights them, right?
It does.
Okay, because if it was on bottom, that'd be toxic. Death and Decay to make your Obliterate hit more enemies at once is great. Do you have Abomination Limb? Oh, it's on
I
cooldown.
do.
Oh, I was wondering how you see your cooldowns, but you just have them on the Lux though, so you don't even care for your bars.
Yeah, if I don't have it on the pool, I don't really pay attention to it.
Where's your character? Is your character behind the top icons? Oh yeah, he's just a little bit above.
burns away weakness. It's blinding.
Yeah, your UI is super interesting. I mean, it's completely minimalistic too. I would just, I guess, move things down a little bit. Oh, it changed Frost Scythe as active or something.
That's for my hero talent. It does that.
Reaper's
Bro,
Mark?
the damage is nutty. Yeah.
So Harbinger gives Reaper's Mark, which is meta, and then the Horseman one is, I mean, Horseman's better for dungeons as you have to keep moving more. Bajira was playing DK last night, so he had some decisions to make. You guys aren't running us through it as fast with the. He had a Vengeance DK tank, and the DK just kept running and gunning, and he was doing crazy damage. Yeah, I was wondering why in Maximum's tier list he made S rank Big Fat Damn for like hunt tanks and healers. And I don't know if it's good for like a tank to do more damage or to have more utility or whatever. But Demon Hunter tanks are definitely the most damage.
Yeah, Demon Hunter tanks are, Vengeance tanks are great for M+, for sure.
Yeah, that'd be fun to. So yeah, to pick it, have 2 or 3 characters to play different content on, specialize in.
Bro, that overall, I'm finally the man. When I was leveling my Warlock, the fuck, I was spamming with another Frost DK and that guy just fucking pumped.
Yeah, did it make you mad that you're trying to play as hard as you can, but you can't catch up to somebody else playing their
It does
class?
not. I feel great because I can just get carried and level quickly. They all
Another
fucking
good one.
left.
That's true. Yeah, they all like fuck out of here. Yeah, so the rotation simply. Do you have Frost Scythe?
I do not.
And you have Deathbringer, so you have Reaper's Mark.
Yeah, I'm playing. I mainly do AoE damage through Death and Decay, making my Obliterate hit everything else in Death Decay. But also, Reaper's Mark does some AoE now.
Yeah, when it blows up.
And then doing Remorseless Winter and 2 Pillar Frost basically at the same time, and then just trying to spend as many runes as possible on Obliterate.
Yeah,
The more runes I spend during Remorseless Winter, the more damage it's going to do, and the longer it lasts.
I guess when you spam Obliterate, just make sure you don't lose any of your procs, and then you're doing pretty much the optimal rotation.
Yeah, so mostly like I'll lose all these runes in the middle, but then this bar here will get to 100, which means I have too much runic power and I need to spend with Frost Strike.
Yeah, I played DK. I learned the interactions between. How often does your runic power cap though? How often do you need?
A lot, especially when I'm in cooldowns.
So let me read out to you the priority sequence. So Abomination Limb is top priority.
I don't need to hear that.
Okay, I was just gonna share it. It'll finalize your idea for the rotation, and then you'd be good.
I've actually not read the rotation for Frost, but
Because you don't want to.
I get the gist of it.
Apparently the opener is more interesting, but yeah, the DPS rotation is just Limb, Winter, Reaper's Mark, and then Obliterate, and then if Howling Blast is active.
Fucking freak. That's what I thought.
Yeah, I think the interesting thing is with Frost DKs, you can pop a lot of your offensives at the same time, and it's good to do that.
Yeah, it's relatively short cooldowns. Remorseless Winter is only 20 seconds. Pillar Frost every 45, thanks to taking Ice Gap, which reduces it from 1 minute to 45.
Yeah.
Reaper's Mark's 45. Soul Reaper is on 6 second. Rune Weapon, 2 minutes. Frost Fury, 3 minutes. I don't really pay attention to these two. I care more about A-Bomb, which is 2 minutes.
Which two?
Empowered Rune Weapon, I don't really care for unless I'm like fighting a boss. And Frostworm's Fury is only really something I can spam if I take Absolute Zero, which reduces its CD in half. to 1.5, and then freezes enemies.
Yeah.
Otherwise, as a 3-minute cooldown, you just press it, doesn't really do anything. It just does a lot of damage, and you forget about it.
Yeah, wasn't that an AoE ability damage?
Yeah. So boom,
I forget. What
just does a bunch of
the
damage in a straight line.
Yeah, I saw Bajira throwing that out.
Yeah, it's 103k damage, which is a lot.
Yeah, and Power Rune Weapon is like a long boss fight where you need to, when you're at halfway resources.
It helps you keep up your resource window. If I
than
take
70
Frost Whelps 8 every time I do Pillar of Frost, I get a mini Frostwind's Fury like that.
So it makes your DPS cooldown also an offensive ability.
No, that was for my Pillar of Frost, which is an offensive cooldown. It's just
Yeah.
a little like mini thing like that.
Mini burst. It doesn't have any debuffs or anything that makes you better or do more damage. Anti-Magic Shell, Empower Rune, and Horde of Winter are our resource recovery resources.
That's why I was playing to get on my Paladin when you were on your DK, and we just level through questing.
Sure, sounds good.
So specifically,
yeah.
like,
I want to take the scenic route. That's my usual go-to plan.
if you see my screen, there is a ton of
I'm just watching you. World quests?
Side quests for Renown, which I want to do eventually. But it's better to do it while you're like just questing through the zone rather than get to max level and then do it. So
do you have to do that on every character you make though, or are you going to do it on just one?
no, because of the Warbound stuff now, once you do it on one character and you get the rep for it, it's done. And then the reputations are all Warbound as well. So each character has the same rep level and rep
so what you're saying
score.
is you want to take the scenic route with me.
Yes, because I don't want to dungeon spam on these. You need to do the main quest storyline anyway. But so I did all the side quests pretty much for this first zone, and then the second zone is the Ringing Deeps. So I want to do a lot of these quests.
We have 2 weeks of no content to just do open world content and level.
Correct. Yeah, you just level characters and then do world quests and then get like the 570 gear and then you're done.
It's so funny. Everybody was so pissed when they heard that, but it just sounds so good to me.
This is great. The early access as a gamer sucks, but I think is just the smart thing to do for everything. Yeah. I think it just made the game so much better, or the launch so much better. And like, there's no point. Like, I just spend a lot of day like farming or getting like plants and mining shit. I don't do anything.
Yeah, professions are the last thing on my tab list for picking a profession. Oh, I was about to say, I think this is like an expansion that like is going to be on tier with Legion, and those are like the 2 I came back for. But everything looks nice so far. There's no like systems that could be in the expansion that could be fucked up and ruin the expansion, right? I don't see any.
Yeah, usually those were bar power things, which they've since gotten rid of.
Yeah, now we just have hero talents, which is fun. Yeah, I'm just watching you on the main screen, and then I love watching people who use like the rotation add-on and it shows you what buttons they're pressing. Otherwise, I don't really know how to look and understand what's going on. But if this is a dungeon, obviously watching dungeons helps you learn the pathing. And yeah, I want to do my dungeons.
I can tell you, I'm just pressing buttons with random abandon. I'm not actually doing anything smart.
You're not doing a methodical rotation.
No. Do I have 2 runes? Yes. Possibility rate? No. Press my 2 button. Are there cooldowns up? Just press them.
The gold ones. Yeah, Death and Decay is the only thing you have to set up. Based on your experiences in the dungeons, is there ever like a need to pop a DPS cooldown, except with I guess these mid bosses?
No, this is the most trivial content. Everything will fall over. Even in Heroics, which is releasing in 2 weeks, everything will still fall over.
So DPS windows aren't a thing yet?
You can only do damage in these kind of dungeons if you're bursting. If you're ramping, everything's already dead.
If you're ramping, everything's already dead. It's a grasshopper. It's a something hopper.
Well, they do no boss damage.
Your teammates?
Yep.
Your bag hides your DPS. Do you have max backspace or 95%?
There's a 32. The max is the biggest one is 34 now, but it's basically the same.
Oh, I thought you were
I don't have a reagent bag though, which should give me more down here.
Is it a free
Nope.
reagent bag slot?
Free slot. You have to purchase the bag, but it's dirt
Okay.
cheap.
I mean, yeah, in old WoW, the reagent bag took up a bag slot, and that's a huge turnoff.
Yeah, bags are only a thing in Classic. God damn. That's insane.
What happened? Oh, your current DPS?
I didn't even do anything special, I just pressed buttons.
Is all your gear item level topped off?
No.
Some greens, oh, 2 purples, and the rest are blues. You do have Rune of Razor Ice, though, at least. Is that free? Or is that... Did you have to farm for that?
It's free.
Okay. They got you all set up. DKs are the loved children this expansion so far.
Yeah, they got definitely probably one of the best class trees in the game.
Class trees.
Or hero trees.
Well, I mean, when you say that, I guess that just means the individual nodes are exceptional or stand out.
Yeah, just the abilities like are fun, do a lot of damage, iconic. We lost our healer.
He just dipped. I mean, get a Blood DK in there and you two can duo it.
I could solo this entire rest of this dungeon. It doesn't matter.
You can tank it?
Yeah,
PogChamp.
as a DPS.
And the black blood will usher in a new age for Ashkahet.
Alright, move you over to the side screen. The add-ons. Auctionator. I mean, I don't use. I won't have to gauge with the Auctionator as much, but I guess it's just a better user interface. Bag on. You think I should uninstall DBM and get bigwigs, and that'll be more compatible?
It's totally personal preference. Either one's better.
I haven't used either, so I have no idea. Details. There's a Hecale priority helper. I was gonna use those as training wheels to start off. We'll see how it goes. Oh, that was the thing in the middle of my screen when I logged on my rogue. That makes sense. Omni CC. I don't need an Omni CC because of the weak aura.
You need help with anything? In game?
No, I haven't even got to play yet. I'm in the WoW up though, and I see some of my add-ons twice. I wonder what that means.
It's probably because of you having Curse Swords first, then WoW second. So, I don't know if getting will help. You might just need to. I think to fix it, you need to empty and then restart. But I don't know if that'll matter that much.
I'm switching my earphones over.
You've always been on me. I think I hit 1 million.
You got? Did you see a big yellow number? I can't even parse the numbers that show up on the screen.
Oh, I looked at with 800k DPS. Ah, it's so fun just pushing all your abilities. They look at my level and think. I mean, level 75 is not low level anymore. It's not scaling. It's just raw damage. It's still scaling though.
Oh.
If the lower level you are, the more damage you're going to do.
What do you mean the lower level you are, the more damage?
It scales your damage based on your level. So you get different numbers once you get more when you get more character level.
Shouldn't it all balance out if it's scaled?
It does not balance.
Does Rare Scanner have any appeal?
I don't use it. A lot of people who play this game a lot do use it though.
I guess I need to know like what the rares drop, and that would be valuable to know whether to take it or not. We'll keep it. Why not?
Handy Notes sort of does that for you, but not for all pairs.
I have World Quest Tracker. Is Handy Notes the same train of thought?
No. Handy Notes is more like for treasure chest and like achievement stuff, whereas World Quest Trackers for like the World Quest missions and just displaying them.
Alright. Okay, so I need to get LVUI and details and plate I already have. Okay. The get add-ons thing doesn't work? Okay. For WoW Up, is there a reason to get add-ons menu option isn't selectable? Any idea? Let's close it and reopen.
Man, this guy's blowing me out.
Whoa.
Make sure the folder is looking at is correct.
For I mean, I'm trying to search the store. But the my add-on.
No, everything should work out of the box.
Okay. Now it works. Oh, the duplicates are back. Let's see. Is there a way to open the folder directly?
Yes. I mean, it's just in your C drive.
Yeah, but like away from the WoW. Like not. I don't want to have to go through my pathway.
Then I'm not sure.
It's not
I
that
don't
hard.
think so. I know from the Battle.net you can just do open file location for your WoW files.
Yeah. I have a 5 terabyte external drive that is hosting all my games. And then it's just game files.
Darker and colder as we go down. But there are more survivors. What is that? What? The lift is out. If we want to keep going, we will have to go. We have to take it down.
There's no duplicates in the folder itself. Oh, a rescan fixed it. Watch it. Alright, installing LVUI so I can import your UI. Well, I'm on my DK, so I'll have to modify a few things, but it won't be a big deal. Well, probably not really modifying much of anything. I made a pizza in the oven for breakfast, and that's lasting me the day. Well, I'll probably have something later, I guess. Breakfast for dinner.
MS level 76.
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask it, does like leveling slow down a lot after like the first 2 or 3?
No, I'm just done to spamming, and that's pretty quick. I wish I could get in a spam group though, and not have people leave after every instance. They're fucking retards. That's pretty cute. Yeah, I don't have a guild. I was sort of looking, but I don't think there's any good way to find like a good guild.
I wanted to join Chilled's community and try to get in one of his guilds or something.
If that was possible, I'd probably like to do it too, but I don't know if that's a thing.
I know for his WoW stream he talked about it, like semi-advertised it, but more like just being a PSA. But I don't know if there was a code or something to get in. And I don't really understand the difference between communities and guilds or communities.
Community is just a chat group, and it's cross-faction. But guilds are a little more restrictive and more for in-game mechanic stuff, like grouping.
Okay. So it's basically like an in-game forum.
Yeah. And then guild, you get like guild achievements and stuff like that. So
not quite a guild.
So here we are.
Nice. I overcame the wall in my idle battler game. Tower of God got such an easy theme for the floor climbing as the adventure path. They couldn't have asked for a better plot setup. Let's see, /reload in game for the add-ons. So is this your third character? And how do you rank each one you've played so far? I guess amongst themselves, like out of 10.
This has probably been the most fun. I think Arcane Mage has the potential to be like the most OP, contending with this.
Sure.
And then other plays, Warlock is just like my mainstay.
Yeah, does Warlock feel nice?
Yeah, they're still good.
I mean, I know like Affliction seems to be, I don't know if it's still the main spec. I saw Fuya playing Affliction. So I know that kind of ramps up with your gear and it gets better and the expansion goes on.
Yeah, I'm excited because Affliction's not been a thing for a while, so it's nice to try it.
Oh, really? For the LVY installation, do I do anything for the default besides the import?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. When you put it in Discord, there's no way to like copy all immediately. I guess I can click in and press Control. Nope, not Control. We're hard scrolling to the side.
I thought it would be like an easy copy paste, so or else I would have changed it.
I could download it and open it in Notepad, and that would be pretty easy. Not a big deal.
You can't just like double click it?
Oh, I could try that, yeah. I copied it. Is it /EC it says for in-game configuration? General profiles. Import. Why does LVUI import have 5 different boxes? I won't bother you while you're doing a dungeon, but...
You'd have to share your screen for me to understand what you're looking at.
Okay.
God
Nice, it
damn.
worked. Paste it, and then decode, and then import it.
It's the first time I ever seriously considered playing a DK, and I'm glad I'm doing it.
flavor of the month, as they said in a lot of the YouTube videos.
It definitely is, but it is the correct choice still.
You know, this is why, like, when we play ARPGs or like MMOs, we should play the same class so that we can help each other know what the fuck's going on and what we need for our class. And I mean, it probably helped me out more than help you out, I guess.
I get the logic, but it's also a little like boring though when you do that. You don't get the variety.
I mean, I'm just looking for knowledge. It doesn't make it any less interesting, right? I'm not sure what's more boring about it.
Man, they're just going.
Alright, I got your UI. That's for LBUI. Let me see your screen again. Yeah, you have your friends in guild at the top. Oh, I was gonna try a new thing where the buffs and stuff show up over my player bar. That'd be hard with this setup, but that's fine. Now I need the weak aura. Right, I already have the DK one. I need to get the Demon Hunter.
Please, team, do damage.
It's a hope. Bruh.
Look, for a service time, you should
Come on,
Where
bro.
is?
back to central processing.
That's the DPS. If you look at the bottom right for the last boss fight.
Tuning back in. They did less than 30%. What do you
It
think the
updated.
issue? I never understand why there's always such a big disparity when there is.
The
That seems like poetic justice.
the main problem is me doing too much, not them doing too little.
It should be the same gear quality approximately. I mean, maybe they're probably not running ideal talents. And your class is busted for the content. You keep getting CC'd so you can't spend runic power.
It actually aids.
Yeah, any DPS cooldowns pop that shit. What do you put what's your keybind for DPS cooldowns or whatever?
1 through 0.
1 through 0 for DPS cooldowns?
Yeah.
I always use 6 and shift 6. Alright, copy over my recoils for Lexlos. Yeah, I like the Demon Hunter mobility and gameplay. That's well, they have very few buttons that matter, so it's easy to pick up. My speed.
Holy hell.
The fight's over. Oh, you ding too.
I guess it erased the final data.
Did you?
Yeah, I'm 76 now.
Did you make your chat bigger?
Yeah, if you right click the chat window, like general, you can change font size.
Well, it looks like the window's a little bit bigger. Maybe that's just scaled actually.
That was mail.
Oh, this is the font size of actually 1-digit changes rather than the generic levels. 14 is pretty nice.
Reaper's Mark.
Oh, I guess the slash for the Hekili priority rotation thing. Slash Hekili got it my first try.
How intuitive.
I just need to move. I need to move it.
You've got to move it, move it.
We got to move it. Okay, we can move our mini map icons. All the mini-map icons just layered over each other. Gotta get to work parsing them out.
Nice. Crusader. So probably in your first character, doing standard leveling stuff, it'll probably be like around 8 hours of leveling.
Yeah, I'm not planning to make it today. I'm just having fun playing WoW. Getting my UI set up. Figuring out what add-ons to do. I'm setting up this prioritization rotation to see if I can get some training wheels. One for AoE, one for primary. Your bottom right's just all for the details. Oh, I can. You have a profile for that too. Alright, Hercules is done. Soda's just playing boomer music while queuing up on WoW all day. It's a vibe. Yeah, double click is the play. WoW used to try. All you get is fate. Alright, I got your details now. I'm in 1920 by 10 or 1900 by 1200. Everything looks just like so much smaller than yours is.
Oh,
Do you check opponents' buffs and debuffs on their threat plates, and you can see all that from their characters, or do you use more like?
it's on the right here on the bottom right.
It's right here on the bottom right. Oh yeah. Buffs on the left, debuffs on the right, I guess. Okay, I was looking like above them at near the top. Yeah, can you see like what's going on, what you're doing? Yeah, it's pretty good. If you know what to look for.
Yeah, all the stuff on the top right is very standard default for just the WoW UI. Wrong game.
Alright, we're looking good now. Almost ready to play the game. It's such a fucking vibe.
Yeah.
My auto battler is cruising on the sidelines. I fucking stink. I'm just sitting here minding my own business and the body can't keep itself going. So what are some of your goals with WoW this expansion? Where do you see yourself?
I'd like
in
to
3
make
weeks?
money and actually get on a rating guild.
Where do you see yourself in 3 weeks? Job interview question.
I've never played the entire Dragonflight very casually.
Yeah, what was the most fun in Dragonflight? I know they need like some kind of mage's tower. I guess that was WoD. I played during WoD, but I didn't actually play the mage tower, so I missed out on the fun. But I've heard that's like a well-desired game mode they want back.
It's just a solo content thing for a challenge.
Yeah, it's the things. I mean, we need something like that. Like Chorgast was almost good like it. Do you know how to open the plater add-on?
Lost plater.
Lost? What is before the plater?
Flash.
I'm doing /plater. It doesn't. It's not working.
/.
Yeah. I mean /. I'll try both of them, I guess. No, options, add-ons. Only Auctioneer Pawn and Bagnon. Oh, I like the Bagnon better than... Whoa! Aldrachi Warblades and Twin Blades of the Deceiver. PogChamp. They gave me some weapons in my inventory. Item level 231 after the gear update.
231 is very trash.
Faux show. The other problem playing Horde is I don't know the capital cities at all. How do I add action bars? I need to enable the third one. Action bars.
Escape option or not?
Yeah, LPUI.
Options, action bars. Yeah, a lot of things. Even if you do it on one character, will not replicate in the UI in UI settings to another character.
Well, I only had 2 enabled, then I enabled the third, but it didn't pop up anywhere. A player bar? Yeah, player bar. Oh, there. Okay, it is there. It just wasn't shown. Okay. How many action bars do you use? You don't have any side ones?
3. I use one on the side and one on the other side, so 5 total.
Oh, you made them see-through. Okay. Is that just to get the keybind, but not actually want to see it?
It's just for things I would click on, like Hearthstone or Hearthstone for fashion stuff. Things I don't really need to see out of combat or in combat.
Oh, I copy your profile, so mine is set up to Pog Champ. Fuck yeah. I just have to enable the action bars. Okay, sick. We're set up. I need to start changing the keybind values, though.
Yeah, you have to redo all your keybinds.
Here's the interesting thing. Like, you use the bottommost bar as your, like, primary bar for main actions. I feel like I'd rather have that bar on top and then the other ones on bottom. What do you think about that?
That's fine. The idea is you should really never have to look at those bars at all. You just look at the center of your screen where your character is, and you look at your WAGO or cooldown tracking.
Yeah, that is true. But I think for the first phase, I'll need to look at it to understand where my keybinds are assigned to. Because I'm a noob. Oh, this is so cool. We back, baby. Dead in the water. Now I have a new browser for WoW stuff and a browser for TOG. Now I'm up to 7 Chrome browsers. Jesus. Alright, I'm gonna close WAGO or WoW up. I don't know how to get to the player thing though. I'm still lost on that. It's not in the interface, and it's not a slash command I can access. Let me check my add-on list to see what's even in there. Okay, my fault. It didn't get installed somehow. Mobby. Do you have 1 or 2 streamers on the side, or do you listen to it once?
I would normally have one on the side.
Okay. I was gonna
Since
get
I'm talking to you, I I wouldn't be able to hear all that noise.
Yeah, that's true. I'm not talking that much. My ADD has 2 open. Alright, I got Plater. Oh yeah, I just want to join whatever guild you join, so... If you get a guild...
I'm not in the guild.
You'll reject everything?
I'm not in the guild. Yeah, I don't join whatever
in the
shit.
future,
I mean,
if you
I
join
joined them.
Like, I'm sure day 1 of the new expansion, people are going to be spamming guild stuff and setting up new guilds for people if we can just hop in the same one or something. Unless we find, like, a streamer guild. So, just a goal. Obviously, if it doesn't have any gameplay benefits, guild doesn't matter that much. Is there anything hard about any of the dungeons?
Nope.
Would it be cool if they made
I guess
maze?
What was that?
Would it be cool if they made a dungeon that's a maze?
Funny you should say that. That's one of the dungeons in the Mythic Plus pool this year. Or this season.
It is funny I said that then. I wonder how... They put a maze as a Mythic Plus dungeon.
It has a maze in it.
Okay. Is it the same every time, or does it procedurally generated, I guess, is the question.
There's 3 doors in each zone. You have to pick one, and there only is one that's correct. Actually, there's like...
Wasn't that
4
from 2
doors?
expansions ago? Was
Yes.
Like the Arden Wield?
Yes. That is the exact one you... I didn't know you... I didn't think you know that.
When I logged into my DK, he was an Arden Wield. That's... and then, yeah... That's kind of crazy, I had the word. So, okay, so they recycled previous expansions from Mythic Plus. Interesting.
Started doing that so they don't have seasonal affixes.
Let's see. Now time to redo key bindings. What's the fastest way? Probably LVUI? Do they have a quick keybind interface?
It does. It's on the top.
Keybind mode. Okay. Perfect. Oh wait, I need to import your plater as my last copy pasta. Now we are truly twins again. I'm looking forward to playing the board games on vacation. That'll be fun.
There's honestly too many to do in 4 days, so I should have it covered. Holy shit, this group pumps. I'm already 76, I was 77.
If they pump, are you getting to the dungeon faster then?
They all pump and they all stay. So yes.
Oh yeah.
Everything just melts. And you can pull bigger, you can pull more groups at one time.
Yeah, the tank has to
Which helps.
keep.
Most of the experience comes from actually completing the dungeon, not necessarily killing everything.
I didn't like that about ARPGs. Like that's what they did in Nightmare Dungeons. Like the streamers just try to get to the end ASAP. I feel like it should be more fun to do the killing and the events. But that's just my hope. Could not decompress the data. The pasted text does not appear to be a serialized player profile. Let's see what I hit.
I just keep getting trinkets, man.
Can you grab me a new player profile? I don't think this one worked. It doesn't seem like a serialized player profile, it says. When you get a sec. I mean, what kind of customization have you done on Plater?
Honestly, you can also get the same player profile off of WoW. It's Jundies, the J.
Do you think that's faster?
Yeah.
Jundies. Okay, so I need to go to a browser. Oh, is it WAG.io you said?
Yeah, wago.io. Oh,
We played Scriblio with our workmates on Friday. I was the winner. Jundi. How do you spell it?
Jundi.
Okay, I put Y.
Well, it's IE technically, but I mean, that should get you.
I put Jundi and there's 0 results for wag.io or wago.io. Oh, Plater. Still nothing.
Come on.
Yeah, nobody showed up for Jundi. That's weird.
to keep, we have to take it down.
Do you use any keybinds besides 1 through 9, Q through R, and then shift versions, and then like F and T? I also use mouse button up and down with shifts modifiers. Yeah, that should be enough. Do the big coolies on the mouse wheel up. I guess for Frost DK I need to make some macros for the different cooldown options.
What the fuck are they doing?
You got fucking wiped.
That's my first wipe in any character.
Yeah.
I don't even
it's
know.
just too much, right?
We couldn't even group the mobs where we all died, and like I don't know where everybody was.
Probably not much healing going on. Can't just blame the healer, but
I feel like the group split up for somehow, and they just like completely went off rails.
embrace the void removed. Do you know if it's possible to make the party bars their class colors? I'd like to do that.
Should be.
Let's see. That's LBUI, right? LBUI. General. Unit frames. Are those unit frames? They're, yeah, not nameplates. Yeah. No obvious settings for it, unfortunately. Oh, the party bars are tank and then healer, then DPS. I see. I see it in yours too.
I did that on purpose.
Interesting. Okay, I found it. Unit frames, colors, class health. That's what I was looking for.
That's my player profile.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out how to get the keybind numbers on the top row that I added, because only one seems to not have it, which is crazy.
There's a setting. There should be a setting to show or hide the actual.
Well, the bottom two do,
Right,
but the
keybind.
third one, two of them do. The one new one doesn't.
Yeah, the one on the top should specifically not show it.
Oh, it's Jun D's like Jun dies. Alright, that's probably the issue.
June die.
Well, I just I stopped at the I.
It shouldn't matter. I think the problem was when you're in WAGO, you have to select away from weak auras to plater, which you probably didn't search in.
Yeah, it looks like the URL's different. Alright, plater, here I come.
The best thing about this one is it's a lot of color coding in addition to I like the sizing of the frames and everything.
A lot of color coding the size of the frames. Nice.
So usually blue means you won't interrupt it. Purple means it does some like important
Like the full
mechanic.
bar turns this color?
Yeah, if you look at the picture in Discord, there's obviously different color coding for those
I'm on the...
bars it's showing.
Okay, so the full bar turns a different color based on the action needed. Blue is for interrupts. Sorry, yeah, go on.
And then like purple is a priority. I think a dark blue is like a named bomb or something, but so you'll learn as you go, and as you learn the dungeons, you'll sort of understand like which ones to pick out, and they're not just all like one color.
So purple is a priority target?
Yeah, usually.
Okay. I mean, they would
You
need
don't.
to know
This
like, the meta.
isn't important information right now. I'm just saying it.
Well, yeah, if I see it, I want to know what it means a little bit. I'm looking at the page to see the high level.
Why are these fuckers?
Oh, there's the Mythic Plus colored mobs. Red for default, light blue for casters that require interrupts, blue for secondary casters that require stops, stun, incapacitate, blind, etc. Pink for high priority NPCs, purple for high HP NPCs, like bosses. Yellow for seasonal affix NPCs, raid or Mythic Plus. Orange is for aggro based on DPS healer stuff. Interesting. I'll just bookmark this in case I need to be back here. Alright, back to the stream. How you doing? Are you PvPing?
No. I'm just stuck with a bunch of dumbasses who don't know how to do this dungeon.
Well, what is this? What's going on right now?
My group's running over there.
Is that a player that's been converted to an enemy, or?
No, it's an NPC.
They're just gonna let you die. Yeah, I don't think we have any sustain options, do we? Death Strike or...
If you play this correctly, that's pretty unkillable, but I don't know how to live through shit. Now they just ran the boss.
Rampaging. Oh, that's your mount. Mount of choice. You really...
Or it's just random.
People were talking about mounts for like the Epic Edition, but I'm of the opinion like you only need 2 mounts, one for flying, one for ground, and that's the only thing that's as much as you need in the game. So I don't consider mounts a viable collector piece. Well, collector piece, yes. Meaningful, no. Ooh, LVOI gives me a little quest helper with directions. I was about to do an add-on for that, but I decided not to. PogChamp.
Mobs typically associated with the quest will turn orange, a light orange.
Mobs with the quest will turn orange. Yeah, I've heard that before. I'm almost ready to play.
Man, if I didn't need this troubling, I would literally leave this group. Bunch of fucking shitters.
You need some dedicated homies.
I literally have never died in dungeons. I've died like twice already.
Yeah. At that point, I would be tilted. Look at all the color coding. So light blue are for casters that need to be interrupted on priority, and then dark blue is for high HP or something. Yeah, we see the priest over there. Ripping in. Looking a little sus. Okay. And it's gone. I can't tell if the tank is not mitigating enough or the healer is just Uh-oh, he said it. Some of them might be toxic and leave now.
No, I actually had to leave. This is... You can't have a whole full wipe to fucking trash in a fucking normal dungeon. This is the most embarrassing thing I've ever seen in this game.
That's funny.
Fucking... I mean, the damage was fine. It's just these fucking tank healer don't know what they're doing.
Are they supposed to pull the whole room like that? Is that safe?
Everyone pulls the whole room like that.
Okay. So that's not the abnormal part.
Plus, I took both the casters, and the tanks should have no problem with melee damage.
Well, the casters are pre, so they can heal them.
Okay, I only got 8 minutes on my lever.
Anything fun you can do on the side? Well, you got some currency going on there. I don't know what any of those are for, though. Is that item level? Yeah, that's what's being shown on the icon?
Yeah.
I thought those were like stack numbers, which would be crazy. LVU, used to have like an action bars in the settings, then you could go to individual action bars to customize. Is that not a thing anymore? Oh fuck, I found out what it is. I'm dumb. Where is the keybind display? Keybind text. Enable top right 0 What was my mount keybind? I guess I put it on one of the random ones. We don't need our 9 button, do we? I can use my 9 button as my mount. Yeah, that's actually a good idea.
Do you have an MMO mouse or a regular mouse?
MMO. Ever since
Okay.
the Naga, I've been brainwashed.
It's like my keybind would not work for normal non-MMO mouse player.
Yeah, I've never liked reaching up to... There's only one game I've even tried to reach up to the number line. I don't think I can do that though. I can't even use alt keybinds though. Okay, I think I have all the keybinds I need. Alright, keybinds are done. Let's put my Hearthstone on. I'm gonna change details so I can see the background. If it's clear, it's freaking me out. I'm freaking out. Standard. You can put a wallpaper behind your details? Like you can upload an image? That's kind of crazy.
You can.
Whatever, I don't see how to put the background easily. Over it. Oh shit. I have 3 mount in gift boxes from D4, Hearthstone, and Wandering Ancient from something. Yeah, these mounts are kind of sick. Okay, I have the Traveler's Tundra Mammoth, which has the selling thing on top of him. PogChamp.
The Grand Expedition Yak is the better version of that with a seller and a transmog on it, but that costs quite a bit of gold.
Oh, my guy has a repair. Okay, so it's just transmog is the only other thing they offer. My trusty Twilight Drake to be my flying mount. And then the Azure Water Strider for traversing water. I have all the utility mounts.
So the Water Strider doesn't matter anymore?
Because?
If you look at my screen, there's this thing called Angler's Water Striders, which basically is, if you already had Water Strider, it gives you this equipment thing. And once you put it in your mount window, it makes any mount a Water Strider that can go over water.
That's the D4 mount I had too, yeah, I just saw that. So you can just equip
Yeah.
Is
The
the
problem
mount
is, if you already had the Water Strider, you got it for free. But if you didn't get it before, I don't know how you get it now.
I don't have any. How do you get equipment? Where is that stored?
No idea.
Yeah, I don't have any. I click it, but nothing pops up. So
You might need to go to the Fisher guy in Mr. Pandaria Island to get it.
well, they gave us the Angler mount. Are you saying that they offered the tool there or the equipment there?
But that's where you get the mount from. So they also might get that mount equipment from there as well, like a vendor thing.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I remember those.
It should be for free though.
I mean, is it worth going to get if I have the Water Strider? Making the journey.
It's probably whatever. I mean, you can fly all the time.
I don't fly.
Nobody really walks on the ground anymore. That's like peasant shit.
I had the idea if I wanted the idea like to start the new expansion with people and like no flying mounts or just use at most use a ground mount for the leveling and open world stuff.
That's what it was for like 3 expansions, and then they stopped doing it in Dragonflight.
Yeah, that sounds fun to me. I would do it a self-imposed challenge. There's a slight input lag when I put my direction controls.
The lag for this game was really bad this morning, but it's fine now.
I'm saying like input lag as when I take buttons and they take a second to take effect. Is that what you mean as well?
No, it was all about server lag, but input lag, there's a specific setting for that in the game that you can change. I just don't know what it is now, what you would change it to. You would need some...
In the options?
It's like an advanced options thing. It's not in the options default.
Looks a bit sketchy so far. I can deal with it though if need be.
Yeah, you'd have to look that up. I just know that can be changed, but I don't know what you would change it to.
Yeah. My MS is 30, so... Oh, that's good. Lower is better, actually. FPS is 50 and 60. I mean, I have stuff on backgrounds, I guess that would be playing a part in it. So ideally it's fine.
Your MS will always be like 30 to 40.
Soda Pop and rerolled a Warlock. Oh, that's so funny. Let's see how he does.
It's fine, I guess. Warlock isn't bad, it's just not gonna be.
Oh, I was about to ask you. Obviously the default UI has like the dragon flying. When you're flying, you have the burst of speed.
Yeah.
Does your UI show the burst of speed? Is that going to be as part of the Lux stuff?
That's a separate thing. That's a weak. I use a weak aura for that, but
For the dragonflight riding?
yeah.
Can you show me real quick? Let's see it. You don't have your mount keybound?
No, this is the first flight style, so I was using non-dragon riding, but now I can, if I do dragon riding, it shows this thing on the bottom.
Okay.
Fly up with.
The counts are on bottom, and then is the bar the movement speed?
That's what the number is.
Yeah, that's like your velocity or
So
whatever.
the charges on the bottom, the 6 charges on the top is for these 4 second wind, which is a free charge.
Oh, there's two. There's a top and bottom. I thought it was just a set of 5.
Yeah.
6.
Second wind gives you a free vigor. Bottom is the 6 vigor you get naturally.
Is it all one button pressing, and there are just some free charges?
I press 2 to go up. I press 1 to flap forward. I mean,
2 automatically pushed you up.
somewhat. It's directional.
It just elevates you a bit.
It just depends what way you're facing with your right click. So if I face up with right click, I naturally go up higher. I think as long as you pass this middle bar, you keep recharging vigor. If you go below it though, like if you try to fly up and you just lose all your momentum, you just stall.
So the strategy is...
I like to go up with my thing facing up so I get the full
Is that one?
momentum, and then I just angle back down. I like what? Like
Is it 1 or 2 on the initial?
90, like 1 to 10. You're still going immensely straight, but you're going down a little bit too.
Yeah, you're like coasting. You're trying to use your wings to fly or cruise. Like a bird. Okay, so 1 or 2 to initial up, and then get the bar high. Well, I wonder how to look on my screen if I don't have that. I assume that's a custom weak aura.
Lee Row Dragon Riding.
Lee Road Dragon Riding. I don't want to do it right now, but I'll try to keep it in mind. I haven't even played the game yet. I've been recording the entire time too. I'm a fucking idiot. I'm gonna play a Blood Elf for both my DK and Demon Hunter, so I need to learn how to use Arcane Torrent.
I haven't pressed that button in years. It literally doesn't matter. I'm sure it has some use somewhere, but I don't know. I don't track dispellable buffs on enemy units, really.
Yeah, some for the Torrent ability. For DK, it gives you runic power too, though. It's another generator.
If anything, I'd macro it into something. But if
that makes sense.
if it triggers the GCD, you can't macro it.
Yeah, is it off the GCD?
I doubt it. Fucking weekend's almost over, man.
Yeah. I mean, my work days are pretty light, so I'm not grinding all day and getting tired as much.
Everything I was supposed to do on Thursday, I just didn't do. And then I lied and said I did.
Yeah, Friday I peaced out early after the game session. I didn't do much work. And I tell myself I'll figure it out on Sunday night. I usually do, but not today. Well, I'm not going to Mom and Dad's Tuesdays anymore, so I have an extra day to work in the week. Glide is built in.
Fortunately, like all the super hardcore players did their leveling over the first like couple days, and like the longer you wait to dungeon spam, the longer the queues you're gonna be in, the less likely you get good players in it.
Very true. So the quality is in early. Well, someone like me who's never played the dungeons and I'm learning my class, how many runs would it take for me to be at least competent or above the bar? I wonder.
You're not gonna really learn the dungeons, and you're not gonna learn how to play your class that well from doing dungeons. At least under like this, it's better just quest.
Yeah, because other people influence the result.
Things die too fast for you to press most of your buttons in the correct order. You usually learn how to use your defensives from harder content where you need to press defensives.
Where you get fucked if you don't.
Looks like a shitter group.
I guess how much tolerance before you peace out?
I usually don't leave unless they actually die like the last group did.
Bottom line, don't die.
Oh, we have another frost decay. That means we should be fine.
Everything will go twice as fast. One C9 fly. Fly is about to fuck him in game 3 though. Let me pull up the Demon Hunter priority to know how to order my abilities. You're on the left screen, it'll hurt my head to look over there, so I'm looking over, glancing. But if you want me to see, I'll have to turn my head. I don't know, I guess someday I can get like a screen above my screen, so I don't have to tilt to the left and right.
I tried to do that with monitor arms, but it didn't really work out.
Yeah, you went harder on setups than I ever did. I wasted all my money on that last gaming PC I couldn't put together, so I don't want to spend any more money on the setup. Oh yeah, and the talents need to be set up. Is there a reset talents?
There is on the bottom with the red button.
Left, right, all. Okay, I think I'm gonna do both. Demon Hunter, Clash Tree. I'm gonna fill them in and read them at the same time. For you, I just looked over for you. If a group is coming, just drop Death and Decay on them.
Yep, Death and Decay, try to apply Frost Fever, or use Howling Blast to apply Frost Fever to all the mobs you're in combat with. A-Bomb Limb in AoE situations. Try to do Remorseless Winter on cooldown.
Pretty much everything's on cooldown. That was the funny part of the guide.
That's pretty much most classes. It's like not.
I mean, DK and Frost DK is like low cooldown specifically for burst big windows. I feel like a lot of my rogue stuff is not as frequent, except for like Shadow Dance.
In most classes, like if you're not pressing a cooldown, you're wasting it.
Yeah, versus stone fights.
Especially Mythic Plus, like you want to have all your cooldowns for like bosses and hard content at least.
So you need to know your windows and how to like when not to do it right before the boss fight. Even though that might be common
Yeah.
sense.
Also, I'm using Razor Ice and Rune of the Fallen Crusader.
I forget the second one, yeah, but Rune of the Fallen Crusader. If you use the guide, it must be the same. On Wowhead, for the talent trees, you're using some kind of color-coordinated line pathing. Let's see what the fuck is going on here. Yellow section just to unlock the first gate while having connection nodes you need. Okay, I see what they want to do now. I'm gonna fill it in and then read everything.
Quite the difference of damage. Just fucking queue up, you losers.
Oh, okay. One of the nodes was 2 of 2 instead of 1 of 1. No wonder I couldn't progress. Although... Okay. Demon Hunter tree done. Oh no, did you AFK for the Q pop?
No.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know. This is fun for like I'm watching what you're doing, but do you think you could do this more than 2 hours and not just get tired? I mean, that's when you start to switch off to manga and stuff, probably.
Do what exactly? Just play WoW, or would it dungeon
Just
spamming?
Yeah, I mean, dungeon spamming. Not having it. I don't know. What are your goals? Are you
Well,
trying
as
to
I
get
have a
better?
goal of getting to 80, I can do this all fucking day.
The expedition
Oh, your goal is the level. Okay. I mean,
contemplate the mysteries of Bethlem.
then you have a reason to keep pushing.
But of late,
All right,
the
we
devotees
go.
have become
I-beam.
secret, hostile. The gods want to kill you. Captain Dale cries protectors. Each of his lieutenants bolsters his tactics. Draw them away and defeat them.
Okay, I'm unlocking more abilities through my talent tree. That's definitely a positive. Grab initiative, scars of suffering. The word within talent tree doesn't specify 1 or 2 for all the nodes. That's kind of a misplay. I'll just assume it's 2, I guess. Fill in to unlock the last gate on 1 point in down area. Changing talents. PvP talent slot. Yeah, for war mode. Okay, time to rain the single target rotation. What is immolation bar? Not on my bars yet.
invitation to an uprising. Why? She has always preached of the strength of the Emperor's will. To turn against us is madness. Belladon is the crucible. It burns away weakness. Its blinding light reveals the strength. We are battling like an army of the risen. We are rallying to defeat the Nerubians, conquer Khazar, and subjugate the world. Such heresy. They defy the sacred thread. Dead. No better than a corpse. Foolish outsiders. Belladon's sacred throne will simply raise him back to duty. See you burn. It is done. These zealots no longer steer our faith towards destruction.
Grab a busted friend or a whales support unit to beat the game. I love it. Throw bomb. Fire ice. Bumpa.
Thank the Titans you are here. The Storm Perch has been breached, and the Storm Riders corrupted.
Kusanagi.
Izanagi? Or is it an S or Z? Oh, Kusanagi. I don't know. I don't think. Not sure if that's from anything.
And it's affecting the Stormers. While you go to the roosts, I will distract them here. We can link up later.
Yeah, my scaling fell off.
Your scaling fell off, so your levels
Oh,
now you don't do as
oh,
much damage.
correct. I am
Destruction
about
Warlock.
77, 78. So a lower level warlock can easily beat me in damage. Sag.
I mean, what if he's just a good player, right?
Nah.
That's impossible. It can't be. So the colors, we see the Thunderer is light blue. I already closed that page, but I think dark blue is high HP or something. Purple is not good. Yeah, it seems kind of important to know what the colors means. Alright, now I'm finally ready to play. Well, I'd fix my bars, but then I'm ready to play the game. Again! Ugh. Stand up and get the blood flowing in my legs again.
Yeah.
I'll make the pizza last all day.
Ah.
What's that?
Tank killed himself and then released.
The two things that they shouldn't do. Havoc is a fast-paced melee specialization with our ability and sustain. Chaos Drake has a chance to spawn Lesser Sulfur. Okay, we have some single targets, some AoE, some deep cooldowns, some utility. We need to figure out which buttons are going to be what. S-Fan is a WoW sweat, but he can play Red Pally anyway because that class is trash. Let's see what my button's doing where I want to put them. Soda's using Jendy's plater profile too.
Nice.
So as a demon hunter leveling, I need to utilize shattered souls from mobs you kill to stay healthy. Just like the warrior's killing spree or whatever. Use blur on cooldown while taking
As DPS or tank?
I'm just thinking leveling before you're in a dungeon. Either one you're
So
gonna
as Havoc, those Shatter Souls are all passive. As tank, you use them for ability.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the warrior ability. That's like the killing spree or
But the Warriors is active, the Demon Hunters is passive.
yeah. Well, I did collect it from the dead mob. It should be on the world somewhere. Use blur on cooldown, so I'll make that the mouse down. Mouse down is the general mitigation one, and mouse up is priority. Maybe. Oh, you lost one of your team members? You guys just hanging out?
We're just waiting for the next dungeon. 4 out of 5 staying is fine.
Oh, you're queued up.
Uh,
I thought they quit halfway.
Nope. Too soon. No reason to do that, really. Besides, with the good thing about a lot of people queuing is that a replacement will be found pretty quickly. If this was later in the expansion, a replacement would not be found, and then you'd have to do it with 4.
You need something to do while you're waiting in queue, or else the game will be really bad. If it takes a while.
No, it just depends on what the queue times are.
Yeah, I'm saying if it's bad queue times, the game needs to provide something else to do, or else, well, I guess you'll just be watching something else on the side. Generally,
You can teleport out a dungeon and play the rest of the game, but otherwise it's not the game's responsibility to give you something to do.
I think it should be the game's responsibility. If you're sent around. Where is Glade Tempest? Do I have that? I do not have Glade Tempest yet.
I believe it's baseline, isn't it?
Unless it's been changed.
Oh, Glaive Tempest the talent?
Yeah, not Throw Glade.
That might, yeah.
Oh, it's a talent.
Okay, yeah.
Somewhere. Sigil, the Hunt, the Fingers. It's not the bottom row at least. I'm gonna start reading my talents. One more throw blade. So I'm prisoners for demon, beast, or humanoid to incapacitate for 1 minute. When would I use that? Drive by. Go for all fire damage. So it says, I don't believe real human beings play tanks. What a fucking thing to say. Oh, I seen this one. Yeah, Bajira grabbed a thing to shoot them down, yeah. Otherwise you die. Prot Pally go. I'm glad they make different classes for like different personality types. Paladins have a bunch of utility, blood for self-sustaining, vengeance for mobility. Warrior tank to just face tank everything.
You're getting at the word homogenization, where all the classes do the same thing, and they want that to not be a reality in the game.
I'm saying it's good it's not that way.
Yeah.
From what I heard from Max's video for all the tank and analysis, it seems there's a healthy diversity of playstyle, which would also lead to metas for different content, which isn't a bad thing probably. Some raids or some boss fights you'll prefer different people. What's the rotation? The goal of Halik's rotation is to press your highest priority abilities on cooldown while preparing your damage windows such as inertia. When acquired by Unbound Chaos. I don't know what Unbound Chaos is, unfortunately. Oh. The biggest hurdle is to learn how to use Spell Rush and Dungeon Retreat successfully and not minimize blind time to melee. Storm Guard going. Do you like that little trumpet it plays or little sound off?
Yep, it's part of the game.
I do not like that it feels darker and colder as we go down. But there what is that? The lift is out. If we want to keep going, we will have to go down. We have to take it down.
Okay. We got a place for everything to go, pretty much. Demon Spider, Fell Blade are your main for your generator. Spend on damage abilities. Blade Dance on cooldown. It's First Blood.
Like, it really slows down at 78.
Any modifiers for XP gain?
It's sort of a natural drop off, but even though I still have 10% XP gained, but doesn't really feel that significant.
Yeah, you got a bigger bar to fill. How many dungeons
Luckily,
are there?
me and the Humper fucking Warlock is still here. There's 8 new dungeons every expansion.
That's right.
Only about 3 or 4 of them are actually in the dungeon queue.
The pool.
Yeah, some of the other ones are like fine, but they also just suck.
I wonder
like-
why they didn't release all of them for the queue.
They're more thematic dungeons, but they suck to actually play as a character in the game.
They suck to play as a character in the game.
Yeah.
Sweet dreams of me.
I got that Discord thing too.
The quest? Or did you
Yeah.
complete it? If you accept it, you'll be done. Yeah. You probably have to accept it first. I don't know if pet battles are relevant in any shape or form.
But battle is just a meme.
Of course. Aside content. Alright, so Demon Spider Fellblade to generate. Blade Dance. Spend Fury on Chaos Strike.
Yeah, I'm definitely not leveling any characters after 4. I definitely won't play all of them.
Yeah, I would. I wouldn't expect it 4 to be played up to nut stuff. I think 3 is a good limit. For me, 2 will probably be my limit. But I plan for 3 just in case.
Yeah, 2 is for variety, so you don't have to do only the one thing all the time. But
Yeah.
you should really only focus your effort into one main character for the first few months, and then you can start the alt when you have free time or when you have.
Finish.
Yeah, because the systems now, as long as you gear up your main character, you get expedited gearing your other character via half off, like sort of cost sort of things.
Are you saying the better gear you have, the better gear offering?
Like if you have a 700 item level piece on your main character, item level on an alt character for that same slot will be like half off in terms of upgrade costs. So you need 2 currency to upgrade gear, and it'll
put a catch up if you already have max level stuff.
yeah. They need to do a lot of things to make alts more playable, because right now they're not very. A lot of casuals will not play alts just because it requires too much effort
Too much
to match the
time.
main. Yeah, you start doing it on one character and like, okay, I did it, I'm done.
It really is just
Unless
like an ARPG season formula.
Yeah, just longer.
Essence Break. Oh, a new ability I don't have yet. Requires level 40, but I don't have it. Essence Break.
So here we are. High Speaker Ida. Or is it just Ida? Despite the whole gateway to the school, it's probably running like a frightened mouse. Terrace feasting.
Oh, Essence Break is the final tier on the Havoc tree. Essence Break with Ivy.
Is that golden?
Damn.
I'll take
Fury
this.
Warrior, 1 mil DPS.
Magical?
Jesus, I saw that bar before it disappeared. He's slamming. Looks like he has some good weapons. Alright, so I-Beam is going to be used after Essence Break most of the time, so I'll make Essence Break 4, and then I-Beam shift 4. Oh, LCS is over. FlyQuest on the verge of victory. Bye, K. Joel. It was a fun stream today. Summit's still streaming? Ooh. Because he's playing with Shroud, he decided to stay on. They're going to Worlds! Alright, so... Generators are the last... make sure to have some Fury going. Blade Dance on cooldown. Chaos Strike to not overcap. Ammo to just generate. High Beam for mobs or packs. Fell Rush with Unbound Chaos. Activating Emotion Aura increases damage to your next Fell Rush by 250%. Do I have Unbound Chaos talented? Talent. It's a little bat icon. I'm spending all this time learning Demon Hunter. I mean, I guess I mostly understand DK. Mostly. I didn't plan to spend 4 hours just setting up character stuff. But I'm not surprised. Where is Unbound Fury? I do have Demonic, so I-Beam causes me to enter Demon form for 5 seconds. That's a damage window. It's a talent, but I can't find it.
Damn. This is like the biggest fucking group I've ever had in terms of damage.
The Warlock.
I am losing. Yeah, I am losing quite badly.
Well, overall, he's doing less deep than you. Alright, time for you to show your mastery of your class and maximize pump. See, when if I was playing DK, when I see this big pool, this is when I pop cooldowns and just send it. I think.
Same, and I have cooldowns a lot, which is good. But also, like, I pulled half that pack myself.
Oh,
Right in the way for the tank to do it.
Kind of stronger arm in your tanking, or I don't know. I don't know if
It's necessary.
But is it rude to pull instead of the tank? It should be, right?
Yeah, sort of. But
okay, just make.
I was doing it because we need to go back. We need to get to that mine cart that's going to show up right there, and there was the pack was in front of it.
You have to track back as part of the dungeon flow.
Yep.
Or do you have to kill a boss before you go back? Is it this guy? Bye, Kajal. It's been a nice 9-hour stream. I just live for the streamers to come live.
Look for another main cart. If it's here,
is there more LCS tomorrow?
Should not be unless it's like a tournament, right? Well,
There's-
usually they only do it on the weekends.
Yeah, Monday might be an exception for playoffs. We'll see. He said we'll
Where do
see
you eat?
tomorrow. My hopes have been raised. Alright, we switch gears back to Summit and Shroud playing Deadlock, which is like Dota with guns. It's like Dota and Overwatch put together or something. It's kind of crazy.
There he is.
So cool to see new games coming out.
Beyond saving. That seems like poetic justice, but
Alright, fell rush with that buff I don't think I have a Noshi yet either. Let's see what that is. Blade Temple on cooldown. So I do get another attack button later. That's AoE. Oh, I've seen Glaive Tempest. That's where they all like spin around you. That's kind of cool. Sigil of Flame. These sigils are new. I've never seen these last time, but do that on pool. Okay, so my DPS cooldown Metamorphosis resets I-Beam and Blade Dance, so make sure to pop I-Beam and Blade Dance before I pop my CD. Use I-Beam and Essence Break together. I'm so scared that I'm gonna play WoW more than I want to work, and then I'm gonna fall behind on work because I want to play WoW all day. All day might be a stretch if it's dungeon spamming. 3 to 4 hours a day, maybe. And then fit work in the morning and afterwards. I like to take a break at like midday. I just like to put my laptop away for a couple hours, and if I need to do more work, come back at like 6 p.m. You're capped on Rune Essence. Get him.
No, spam obliterate.
Isn't the top bar for the Howling Frost auto proc?
Runic power, runes.
No, the icy overlays that should go around your character.
Like that?
Well, what is the top? There's like the 3 directions, right? There's a top and left and right. The left and right are the same one.
Left and right are killing machine procs. Top
So-
is a rhyme proc for
Okay, left and right's obliterate. The top
Howling
one is
Blast.
for Howling Blast. Because it was up and you were just spent. Well, it's actually a generator, so you don't want to use that max anyway. So
yeah. The 2 in the middle are the more important ones.
anybody playing WoW is just dungeon spamming. The meta.
It's just the clear, far and away the best way to level.
Yeah, and it's actually fun. I mean, for the most part.
My preferred way, I'd say.
Would you rather be questing?
Not really.
Oh, I read in a guide that just doing main story quests gets you to like 75 or 76, and then from there
76.
you have to do side quests and then dungeons, I guess.
Yeah, I did dungeons. Side quests is probably the smarter thing to do because you're going to probably do it anyway.
You just have to do it once for one character, so we'll do it together. Yeah, are we gonna? Yes, we'll start tomorrow at like 6-ish. Try to get ahead of the curve, maybe. You know the terrain better, so you can guide me on any issues that come up. Is there any co-op dynamic when we level together? Because I saw like Chilled and his group just kind of ran around by themselves questing, and they're like, "Did you do this? Did you do this? I did that. Are you on this?" But there's not much direct interaction. I guess my question to you is, when we're leveling, it's not going to be like hardcore levels of party interaction.
No. this isn't really. I don't think this is a co-op game in general.
Do we just try to stay on the same quest and just follow the same flow, I guess? The same general pattern?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, if we keep the same pace, that'd be the best. We should you should be able to see, of course, in tooltips where the other progress is. That might be a questy thing. I don't know, but I think it's.
You might get a little bit ahead of me
Sure.
if you blast, and I'd take the scenic route, and then I'll just make sure that the gap doesn't become too big.
Yeah, just play the game. I mean, we can.
I'm
Nothing's
thinking
gonna be
about it.
difficult where we need to help each other.
Yeah, I just want to get a good flow.
79 for the next dungeon.
Did you start this character today or what?
Started this character like 2:00 today.
Damn. Built different. The new talent system is crazy. Oh yeah, I do want to get into Battlegrounds. There's some PvP content. That'd be fun.
I don't know if there's a player base for that.
There should be. I mean, the new WoW hype, there'll be enough people playing in general to get Battlegrounds filled up. And then
Well, PvP in this game just died, first of all. But otherwise, you have to have people, or the PvP like devs haven't really put in more stuff for it. That's made it worth it.
I saw something called Battleground Blitz. Is that something in game, or is that just some kind of classification?
I don't know.
There was a YouTube video that was a tier list for Battlegrounds, and I was seeing like which spec I would take to PvP Battlegrounds, and it was like Unholy was top tier, so I was thinking Unholy. But yeah, they named the video Battleground Blitz. I was wondering if
Unholy having a inbuilt like healing reduction on what it hits is really good.
that does sound like a reason it would be top tier. A grip to pull them in, otherwise if they're getting away, there's not much you can do to chase them. So for Frost, we have the Horsemen and then Harbingers. Unholy has two different ones, I guess, right? Or is it class-based?
Do hero talent?
Yeah,
Yeah, each class will have two options.
two options for everybody. Okay. Yeah, I think Max's tier list was just DK and then both the talent trees. No, that's not true. They had specs too. Of course. Next there are shorter cooldowns, immolation arc, late temperate sigil. I mean, I should really be playing the game and then reading the guide later, because it'll set in more. I'm almost finished, I guess. Oh, there will be a Battlegrounds solo queue system, they said. That seemed promising. A little bit of fun on the side. I guess PvP trinkets were changed to be like a talent rather than a consumable item trinket. Okay, I'm gonna rearrange my bar a little bit based on the priority. Use it on cooldown, let's move it up to the left. Make sure it's nice and cozy. Do this. Don't put a generator on the shift key button. It's done. Yeah, I assume everybody gets their disrupt at least.
Fucking insane damage.
Fucking. Okay, use blur before they get there. Use nether walk as a get out of shit. Get out of dodge. I'm gonna assume there's gonna be a PvP trinket type ability to break all CC, and that's always mouse wheel up. So I'm just gonna leave that slot free. All right, I've been recording since we started. I'll just start going now and make it a video. I doubt I'll edit anything around. All right, let me remember how to play the game. Oh yeah, I need to go to the bank and drop off some legacy stuff.
I counsel the High Chieftain.
The Dragon Isles await. Is this for Dragonflight?
Yes.
Does it assume I'm leveling in Dragonflight then? How do I get this?
You have to because of your
Heroes
level.
of the Horde.
Yeah,
The
it's no.
50 to 60 at Dragonflight, or 60 to 70.
Home.
I'm 47.
Meet me in
I'm
Orgrimmar,
behind as well.
where I am about to present the aspects
I have a mage
invitation
at level
to the
60. I
Horde
guess that's what I
Council.
played. Must have been Legion, I guess. Am I track? Let's see what's track. Auctioneer, banker, barber. I don't care about. Is barber for appearance, transmog, and one other thing or something?
Appearance and some like other effects. If you have like a boomkin, your transformation effects.
Okay. Transmogrifier for transmog. Do you want to track warboards? Warband completion quests? Why is there no subcategory? It doesn't give me the option to show repair people or anything? I guess I don't really need it.
How may I aid you? Greetings, traveler.
And the black blood will usher in a new age for Archcast.
Be careful.
I have Bagnon and Bag Brother. Your bag on the bottom right automatically opens when you hit B, right?
Yep.
Okay.
All bags are together.
Mine was you opening Bagnon instead of that window, even though I saw that when I opened Auctionator. Okay, there we go. B is now to the LVUI bag. Toggle bags? It came with a gathering reagent pouch. Okay. 22s and 26. Could definitely do better.
Greetings.
WoW tokens cost 234,000 gold. Nice.
May the eternal sun shine upon you.
Twin Blades of the Deceiver. The minimap is so small I can't really see icons too much. This. Oh, you can zoom in on the minimap. Chromie.
I'm out of range. I can't carry any more of those.
There's a place to contemplate the mysteries of Belladon. But of late, the devotees have become secretive, hostile. The gods sought to kill. Captain Dale cries protect himself.
They gave me the mountain equipment in the mail. I just got it.
Nice.
Oh, unwrap my Parlock pet. Welcome on board. Mounts, Amalgam of Rage. And now he's equipped. Watching. Gave me a bunch of level 54 and 231. The Hot of Azeroth. There's no reason to keep a toy you already own, right? I can just destroy that.
Yeah.